2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Miami Heat as they go up against the Wizards in Washington. Looking at the Wizards, 5-5 over their last 10 games, but they're not satisfied with 500 ball. Looking to tack one onto the win tally tonight. On the topic of the playoffs and the length of them, they call it the second season, Shaq. What do you look for in a playoff team as an indicator of their ability?
Well, we all live by
succeed?
this old montage, old adage, whatever it is. Defense wins championships. Defense is big. What I like about the playoffs, Ernie, physicality. You can't hesitate to give a foul, prevent easy buckets, a.k.a. you got to touch them up.
Got to touch them up, but experience, to me, is probably the biggest thing. Because there's no way to understand playoff basketball until you're there. And so teams that shoot a lot of free throws also has a big advantage because guys get to the line. They know they could slow the game down when things are getting bogged down offensively.
That's what my old buddy Dick Versace used to say. You know what he used to say about free throw shooting? He called it the NBA's hidden way to score. You forget about free throw shooting.
It's hidden?
The NBA's
How would you
hidden
agree with that,
way.
Dick?
It's hidden. Yeah, the NBA's hidden way to score. That's just dropping a little Dick Versace knowledge on you. Let's go courtside.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan,
Alright guys,
along with Clark
I was
Kellogg
talking
and
earlier
Greg
but my mic wasn't on, but like I said,
The Miami Heat came away with the win their last
wasn't
game
into
of the
this
season
because I'm not
against
feeling
the
real good,
Washington
my head
Wizards.
hurts,
They have
but
taken all the decisions
still
so
gonna
far
do
this
it.
season, jumping ahead 3-zip in the season series.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what'll
Let's get
happen when the
this.
team continues to attack the basket
There you go,
and
boy.
come away with layups. The
get some.
defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
So the opening lineup for the Heat: Freak in at shooting guard. Whiteside is out there with Haslem. Then it's Dang, and it's Dragic in at the point guard position. On defense, Washington. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, they were just pounded on the inside, particularly on that
Set the
backcourt.
screen.
That was a huge disadvantage for them.
Well, that's always a disadvantage when you get blasted on the glass. They needed to do a much better job of getting inside
One.
position. And if you can't do that, it's going to be a long day on the backboard.
Al Beal following the three-point attempt by Freak. It's deflected.
there you go.
Dang against Beal. Freak kicks to Dragic. He feeds it to Dang. 4 on the clock.
There you go, boy.
In by Whiteside.
Get that shit.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound, a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength, just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
Now, here's Porter. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Beal can't get it to go.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Porter.
Fuck.
Wall against Dragic. Outside, Wall. And another miss by Washington.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
20.
And that one's good.
Yes,
Freak.
let's get it.
Any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
And Wall kicks to Beal. Back to Wall.
Oh, come on, man. You gotta stay on your man.
Some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
Come on, man.
That's what he's out there for, guys. I mean,
Nope.
he is an electrifying player. here, no doubt.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. And the Heat with
Benched early in this fucking game. And good,
Wizards
we're
leading
down.
by 5 on the court for Miami here in the second. Freak in a 2-guard. Haslam's out there with Whiteside. Then there's Dragic, and it's Richardson in at the small forward position.
How is that happening?
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
There's Freak.
Money.
And just miss after
Can't
miss
go
like
in like
that.
the way his did.
Now it's sent it to Doris.
Going around the
on
rim
sideline.
and shit.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic delivered quite a performance. He had 35 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. It was just a great outing for him, and nobody could slow
Money.
him down. Something we're seeing consistently now, Kevin.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Here's Richardson after the basket by Washington.
Money.
And he gets it to go.
Yeah.
And
Back-to-back
11
threes.
points for Freak.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Roberts dishes to Porter. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Freak.
Money.
And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. 14 points for Freak.
He is on fire from beyond the arc.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
In transition, here comes
Alley-oop.
Freak
Get it,
with the
boy.
ball. And the jam by Udonis Haslem.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Early on, guys, excellent work on the boards here. I mean, you got to like those second chance points they're getting.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And he makes the first. And the Wizards making a change here. Landry's checked in. So he gets them both. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Dragic the pass to Freak.
Boy got in my
It's
face.
Richardson on the wing.
Get that shit.
Shot clock at
Money.
5. Beal pulls it in.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Landry no good. The Heat trail by 3.
Bounce pass.
For 3,
Money.
Richardson. Richardson
Come on,
missing
dude.
again.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, and as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types
Money.
of opportunities presented against your
Go,
defense.
boy.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
The Wizards have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. First free throw is good.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Gortat's checked in for the Wizards. Wall comes in for both teams changing it up here. Tie game in Washington. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, a good first half, Bradley, for the team and you specifically. You've got a football player-like build that just seems made for playing aggressively. And we know you come from a family that loves football. Do you bring that approach out onto the basketball court?
Oh, you have to. This is a physical game. You see the refs they call a lot of hard fouls, but sometimes they don't call them. So, I mean, you can't complain about it. You just have to just keep attacking. And these guys are big. I mean, this is the NBA, so you have to be physical and not complain and try to go strong every time you go to the basket.
Bradley, thank you for the time. Guys, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter.